Pisces.
Hello Pisces, this is your astrological forecast for December 2015, and this month career is totally in focus here as your 10th house is all lighting up. You got the sun, you got Mercury, you got the new moon, and you got Saturn here. Saturn has been operative, so you might have come to see how your mind is really focusing on changing things up, structuring things, tightening it up, and then also bringing some of your mastery into the picture. Now we're starting off top of the month with the sun conjuncting the Saturn. Actually, it was on the very last day of November, but the effect is still there on the 1st, and to accompany that we have Mercury and Uranus. So some good news coming in. Mercury will always be the harbinger of news, and Uranus, which is in your 2nd house for income, you might just see that some portal is opening up for you here, and it might be a venture, not necessarily joint venture, but it could be, because you have Jupiter now looking out for you in the 7th house for any kind of joint venture or partnership that is actually looking really good there with Jupiter, and you're going to have that until late summer there of 2016. So having this between your income house and your career house, something there might be good. And I think the contract that you might be at least evaluating could hold some substance. Saturn always does. Now though, you want to be aware of the first week there between the 4th and up to the 10th. There's a little bit of a challenge. Mercury here is wanting to communicate with a partner on an issue that might be a little bit not too clear, I feel, and you're trying to find clarity within this. And Mercury, though, is scoring off on Jupiter, so either you might be talking beyond one another, but I see you voicing something to create more clarity, and if you could find that right off the bat, you are better off. If not, then we can see on the 6th, this issue may drag and then come up, and it's going to be a little bit more fierce because Mars and Pluto, they are squaring off on each other, and it may be between you and a group. Since Pluto is in your 11th house for group energy, Mars is in your 8th house, so it might have something to do with shared resources. It could be commissions, royalties, or how you're sharing your resources between you and either a partner or a partnership. Could even be with your significant other. And I'm feeling though that you are going to stand your ground pretty well, because the sun, which is you, is sextiling on this Mars where Pluto is. So it could be this other party that might have a little bit of interruption. We could put it that way, because Mars is fire, and then Pluto can erupt, especially when they come into squares like this. But I'm feeling that you're going to figure it all out by the 10th, okay? So we have starting on the 4th and then giving in on the 10th. But once this is cleared away, I feel the outcome could be good, because Mars, which is your direction and your objective of wanting to move ahead, is now being let go here with Uranus. So Uranus is going to liberate whatever this situation is, and you're good to go. The rest of the month, you could open the doors for the holidays, as the rest of December is going to be pretty awesome. We have already on the 11th, Venus and Neptune. Venus ruling love, it's ruling money. Neptune, the higher aspiration of that love. More so also because you're going to be visited with the new moon. New beginnings here on this date. So absolutely a time to go out and celebrate with your partner. For those of you who are single, don't sit home, because the new moon always signifies new beginnings. And if we're asking new beginnings in what? Well, with Venus and Neptune. You might just come to find a new partner here. And in that case, it will be ultra romantic because that Neptune can bring in this otherworldly type of love. And on the 17th, the same Venus will sextile Pluto, meaning that it's going to deepen, it's going to become more passionate. And if we're talking money, these are two very good money dates as well. Venus ruling also money. Hopes and dreams on the 11th, now coming in, landing on the 17th. Not only is Venus money, Pluto rules big money. So maybe you will get a bonus check here now. On the 19th, we have Mercury and Pluto. They are conjunct. So I feel whatever communication you're having here on this date will be important to you because it's in a deep aspect. It's really going into a group mind type of energy, and there's power involved here. And there may be news about something, a door opening up, maybe somebody who might be inviting you to join into a new group. If so, well, there is a lot of potential here, and if this is what you want to do. But then we start off on the holidays with Venus and Jupiter. They are sextile on Christmas Eve. So those of you who celebrate more in the European way, this is your evening of celebration. Venus of the heart is open, Jupiter is generous and abundant, with this happy-go-lucky energy of sharing. Some of you have traveled, you have family visiting from afar, or maybe you will be visiting, and it just feels like top of the world. It's the two best influences coming together, and not only that, but on Christmas Day, for those of you who celebrate Christmas morning, Jupiter is being also here visited by Mercury. So your communication is happy-go-lucky. There is this great sense of humor amongst all of you, the children and so forth. And Venus is still in the mix. And not only that, but we have a beautiful full moon on the 25th that's going to come in and share its glory and illuminate this area for us. So you can see the holidays are going to be better than what they have been for a few years, because we had that Uranus-Pluto there lingering, mongering, and so we shouldn't really come to see that there's a lot of delays or whatnot for those of you who are traveling. We are heading towards 2016, Pisces, and on the 29th, well, the Sun, which is you, is now sextiling upon Neptune, your ruler, and this makes it for you a special sense of having a certain vision for what you want 2016 to look like. You might be receiving a whole stream of intuition and inspirations and hopes and dreams and whatnot. Make sure that don't just get flooded by these ideas, but write them down in a notebook, because you can't act on everything all at once. But some of these inspirations you are going to get are highly creative that you can take and then use once you're into 2016 down the road. And you will come to see how that is definitely your spirit guides guiding you upon your path. So this is what we have to look forward to here now in December. So enjoy. Happy holidays, everyone, and I will see you next month. Bye now.